Hello everyone and welcome to the Carousel of Con, and we have another resort tour for you guys today here at Old Key West, which is a Disney Vacation Club resort, so let's go check it out.
Carousel of Connor.
Formerly known as the Disney Vacation Club Resort, Old Key West was the first DVC resort, which opened in January 1996. This resort is themed as a Florida Keys community. It consists of 761 villas and features a bar, a quick service restaurant, a pool bar, and a table service location. Intertwined into the resort is also the Lake Buena Vista golf course. I almost forgot to mention the giant sandcastle slide in the pool. Now let's get back to the resort tour. If you guys are enjoying this resort tour here at Old Key West, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell. This is the drop off for the buses, and also if you're coming from like an airport or somewhere else, you have the bell services right here. And then this is kind of the main way, which I kind of like this because it's almost like an outdoor lobby in a way. You have the general store, which is like the gift shop, on your left, and then on your right you have check-in, which we'll check out right now. And this is the check-in, and it's really beautiful in here. You see everybody kind of checking in to their resorts, and then they kind of have a little sitting area over here, which is really fancy, really nice looking. Check out this fireplace, guys, too. This fireplace is super nice, and sorry if I'm whispering, but it's so quiet in here. I'm trying to keep it high. I feel like I'm in like a library right now. It's kind of cool too. They have this little model of the Florida East Coast Railway, which is pretty sweet actually. Look at this. And Key West is somewhere I actually really want to go now that we're in Florida. I know it's far away from Orlando, but that is a place I would like to vacation, or at least go for like a weekend at one point. So we just came from check-in, and now right over here is Olivia's, which is, I've heard really good things about Olivia's, especially their breakfast. Here is the breakfast menu. If we go take a look here. So one thing I suggest, guys, always, if like we're looking at a minute, if you guys want to pause it right now and just check it, then, you know, press play again. That could be a way to do it. But here's kind of just a quick glance at all the different options here. And it looks like they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is kind of like the dinner menu over here. The buttermilk chicken sounds absolutely delicious. In case you guys are wondering too, here are the hours for breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Olivia's. And also a little note too, says reservations can be made for all dining at Olivia's Cafe through My Disney Experience, Concierge, or 407 WDW Dine. Here's just a little outside look, guys. So that looks like you can get food from other places, maybe one of the other options here at Old Key West, but Olivia's too. This is the outdoor dining for Olivia's. You can actually eat outdoors, so that's a nice option here. And now we're actually at the Conch Flats general store, which we're gonna look at some of the exclusive Old Key West merch here. And that's one thing I always like to do, is look at the exclusive merch for that resort. And if you guys want to see some of the merch at the other resort tours we did, I'll link all those resort tour videos in the description below. To watch those, all you gotta do is click on it. They have this Old Key West Gurgling Suitcase shirt here, which I think we're gonna know more about what the Gurgling Suitcase is in just a second, once we tour around a little more. I'm guessing it's the pool bar, but we'll find out. And this is $34.99. They also have a Gurgling Suitcase like tumbler here. I guess you call these tumblers, right? $19.99. They have an Old Key West shirt here, Disney's Old Key West Resort. I almost said resort tour. We're doing the resort tour. $24.99. Like Mickey's kind of like relaxing, checking out the views, relax. I'm on island time. I like that. That's pretty cool. They also have these sweaters, little sweatshirts too. These are, oh wow, oh no, that's the wrong thing. Wrong price tag. Hold on, guys. These are $49.99, and what I did look at the price of was this shirt right here, which is a super nice shirt. This is $70. Yes, $70 for the shirt. Nothing on the back, just that little logo, but that is pretty cool. They also have a women's Old Key West shirt, which is actually really nice. I really like this a lot. The design and everything with the flowers. $29.99 for this shirt. And let's see if there's anything on the back. Nope. But a really nice shirt for $30. Old Key West. And it also has Mickey and Minnie kind of on the chairs too. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's pretty sweet. So straight ahead, guys, we have Goods Food to Go, where they have tons of different options. It looks like I see chicken strips up there. They have like a barbecue burger, it looks like, nachos, a lot of different stuff. They even have like a Caesar salad. And over here is the Gurgling Suitcase. We saw that shirt in the store, and that's where you get your drinks and things like that. So different options here at Old Key West, right by the pool. One thing I see right here too, guys, is the Olivia's Cafe to go. So apparently you can mobile order from Olivia, so we might have to do that because I've heard nothing but good things about Olivia, so that might be something I want to try today. This is very important to note too, because Olivia's Cafe does offer to go now. And if you're wondering what time it starts, for breakfast it's 7:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. For lunch it's 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner it's 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. And I checked, this schedule goes for 7 days a week. If you guys are familiar with this channel, you guys probably remember that I did a Sanaa to go, which at the time I believe Sanaa was the only restaurant really doing that. I'll link that in the description below if you guys want to check that out. And just looking at the to-go menu briefly, it looked like almost every item from the normal menu is actually available to go. Now that we got that covered, let's get back to the tour. So we just came from that section, then here they have kind of the outdoor area. It has bathrooms as well right over here. But yeah, they have a bunch of different games, which I always like that all the resorts kind of have these outdoor options to play games, you know, so you don't get bored. I don't think you will ever get bored at this resort, guys, because they have shuffleboard, they have tennis courts, they have a basketball court, although it is temporarily closed. And lastly, they have a very large volleyball court here. The Disney pools are always so cool, and that's why, because they have giant sandcastles, different things like that, things that always stand out. They also have a little lighthouse over there, but there's a quick glance at the pool. Very cool. One thing I want to show you guys too is right where like kind of like that cone is on top where it points, and those two little spaces, those are actually, that's the slide here. So the slide is like inside a sandcastle, which is really cool. I really like that touch here. It's pretty cool they have a sandcastle for a slide here at the pool. So Hank's Rentals and Return right here is from 10 a.m. 5:30 p.m. That's how long they're open to. And you guys can see this. It has how much it is for a bicycle and all things like that, how much it is for one of the bikes. We saw people doing the bikes too earlier, so different options here. And there you go, guys, all the information for that. And this is the Conch Flats Community Hall right here, and it's open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. They have a bunch of different activities. Before they had paint and everything set up here. A bunch of kids were all over here. So yeah, they have a lot of different activities here at the Conch Flats Community Hall. These are some of the vacation homes right over here, which look really nice. I mean, it's a really good looking resort. What do you think, Dad?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like every resort tour we do, we're like super positive, but that's because they all do look like pretty nice.
I like them spread out like this more too.
Yeah.
I don't like when they're, because Disney seems to be going up now.
Yeah, it's
like
true.
Hotel types. I don't like that as much as I like the resort types.
Yeah, like my dad's kind of talking about like Riviera too. It's like it feels like they're building up where it feels like they used to build out. Like we used to always like Port Orleans Riverside because of that, because it was so spread out. I think that's why we liked Caribbean Beach when we did that resort tour. And it's also why we liked Coronado too, because even though Coronado did build up a little bit with Grand Casino, the majority of that resort is spread out. And let me know in the comments below, guys, like, do you feel that same way? Do you like when the Disney was kind of spreading out the resorts out a little more? Let me know in the comments below. I definitely think there is one, but I've yet to see like a resort map so far. So like I said, we're kind of just doing this thing. This is some more different vacation homes over here. And then they have these, which these look awesome too, because like even this one says it's just $16.23, so that's pretty big. That's like a lot of room for your Disney vacation. So I don't think we're actually supposed to be staying out here, so I'm gonna do this real quick, guys. But this is the golf course right here. What's cool about this resort too is a lot of these almost look like apartments. Like they don't look like your typical like hotel resort, which again, like going back to the whole Disney thing, like I like that. I like that it's like different. So this is the Millers Road bus station, and this actually brings you to all the different resorts. It's another way to take buses to the resorts, and there goes an Epcot bus as we speak. It just stopped here and then turn around. But yeah, this is the Millers Road bus stop. And this also gives you a little information on the Sandcastle pool hours, different things like that, the tie-dye. So we talked about the community hall before. So yeah, guys, look at all the stuff they have to do here. They have the bike rentals, they have Mickey's tie-dye, the community hall, and finally, guys, we found a resort map. I'm very happy we found this because I didn't have it before. So it looks like this is where we came from, the hospitality house, the resort check-in. We did all that, walked through there, we saw the pool and everything like that. And then now I think we're kind of over in this area, Millers Road. We kind of like went up this way. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do everything because this is like so much. But what really is cool is you guys can see the entire golf course here, which is awesome. There's also a Turtle Shack snack bar, which maybe we'll go check that out too, because we saw the main snack bar and things like that, but it looks like there's like a whole nother one too. This might be kind of more like a main station too. They had an arcade, where I know the arcade up here was closed. So that's gonna be interesting to go look at that. Maybe we will make our way down there. That is kind of far from where we are now, But let's see, maybe this map just looks bigger than it actually is. But just like, check this out, guys. This is big, it looks big. I know when we were at the Caribbean beach, that looked big to me, but then in the end I was kind of like, oh, like it's not that big, like if you kind of get used to it. This, I don't know how I'm gonna have the same feeling about this, but there's tons of places to stay here, so let's go check it out. We made our way over to the first pool, and you guys saw that, and it was super crowded over there. So now this is actually one of the second pools, which I can tell you guys right now, it's a lot less crowded, much more quiet. So if you don't want like a big crowd and things like this might be a better option for you, as long as you don't mind, you know, making that kind of long walk. All right, so I have my dad on camera here real quick, just because he's actually been to Key West. I have not. So what I was kind of asking him off camera was, does this remind you of Key West?
It does, because it's got the pastel colors and things like that. There's a lot of shops. I remember when you went there was a lot of shops. It was a long time ago. It was probably 30 years ago.
Was the dinosaurs back then and stuff?
There's dinosaurs walking around.
Yeah.
Yep, a few of them. And but it does remind me of it. Ernest
Okay.
Hemingway. He used to live there. I remember seeing his house, and his house looked a lot like that.
Very cool. So Ernest Hemingway's house looked just like this, guys. If you want to stay at Ernest Hemingway's house, just come to Disney. So we're on the main bridge here. We just are walking over there. That's kind of the main, where the main lobby is and everything like that. And then over here is where the golf course was and everything. So we just came from that section. We were previously over there. Now we're kind of making our way down the road here. This is the Peninsular Road station, where this has a lot of buses that will come down this main road too. And just to guys give you a little map, the pool's right over there. So this is kind of the main road from when you come in. Here's some more golfing going on over here too. Got some golfers on one of the nice courses right over here, kind of through the brush. All right, so we're on Peninsula Road, and if you keep following this down, you'll get all the way kind of to the end. But now we're gonna turn on to the old turtle pond, which there's supposed to be a pool and a pool bar kind of waiting at the end of this. There's actually additional tennis courts over here on the Turtle Road, Turtle Back Road, whatever you want to call it. But one thing I thought was kind of interesting was they have private tennis lessons you can take here. So you call that number and you can take private lessons. Pretty sweet. This is Old Turtle Pond Road bus station. We just saw Hollywood Studios just come by, different things. But this is one of the other bus stations. Here comes Disney Springs coming. So another bus stop here. And there's actually a playground right here. We're over by the Turtle Road. It looks like this actually might be closed. Not the actual pool area itself, but where we want to get the food, so we might have to walk back. So right in here, guys, is the other pool. Very quiet over here, bigger than the other secondary pool we had, so I think this would be a great option for you. The Turtle Shack, which had the food, is actually closed right now, but this does look like a great option to kind of hang out. Not as elaborate as the big pool, but this is definitely a nicer option than the other secondary pool we saw. And here are just what some of the rooms look like from on the Turtle side. This is what they look like. So very similar to the other ones, I think. There's not any like real big differences from what I can tell. I'm sure some of them are, but just from the outside looking in, this is what, you know, what we're kind of looking at. They do have a cart right here, guys. You see that red cart with the Disney logo on it? It actually serves food, so you can go and order food. It has different drinks, different like food options. I saw like breakfast sandwiches on there, things like that. So she'll pull right up to where you guys are playing. You can order food and stuff like that. Looks like a golfer might be going to get some food right now, but that's a really cool option here. All right, guys, we're at the South Point Road bus station. We've come a long way. We started at the front, so we've kind of come to this point. We're gonna go and get some food right now, but this is one of the last bus stations. All right, guys, so next time you see me, we're gonna be going and order some food, so let's go. All right, guys, so I ordered the mango rum barbecue for $9.99. It's pretty much just like a pulled pork sandwich, and it's topped with coleslaw on a Kaiser roll. So I mean, mango rum, that must be something that they marinate like the pork in, I'm guessing. It doesn't really say on the description, but it is $9.99. Very good sandwich. I mean, your typical like kind of pulled pork sandwich. You can kind of taste like that mango marinade in it, but the pork's not dry or anything like that. It's very good. And the bag almost ran into the camera. But yeah, it's good. The Kaiser roll is good, and I like coleslaw. It's always top notch on like a pulled pork sandwich. I always enjoy that. But yeah, the Kaiser roll is good. It comes with chips. The chips are on point, very good. $9.99, a little more expensive, but I feel like that's kind of typical for Disney food. You know, you kind of expect that's gonna be a little more, but yeah, not bad. So we finally made it over to the Gurgling Suitcase, libations and spirits. And like I said in every video, guys, no resort tour is complete without a drink from the pool bar. They actually have these souvenir glasses right here, and they have a bunch of different kinds. They're $22 for these drinks, but you could easily split these with a bunch of people. But they have the Parrot Punch, Key West Freeze, a lot of different options here, and for these huge cups. Check that out, guys. And this place just looks cool too, guys. Like, look around, you got the New York plates here, but a lot of different things. Pretty cool vibes inside here. And then here's a look at the main menu as well. I ended up going with the turtle crawl for $13, and my dad went with the Key West Loaded Bloody Mary for 13. My dad ordered the Key West, right? Key West.
Key West
Bloody Mary. And if you guys saw our Mardi Gras video, you know that he is the kind of Bloody Mary connoisseur here. California Grill's like one of his favorites to get it. So let's see. It looks pretty good though.
Yeah, it does. It looks good. It's got all the good stuff on it. It's really good.
Better than the Mardi Gras one?
Yeah. Yeah, the Mardi Gras one was, for some reason it was sweet. This isn't sweet. It tastes really good.
Better than California Grill?
It's close, you know. It's up there. It's really good though.
And just so you guys know, my dad considers the California Grill one like the best. So if you don't have the same opinion, I guess take that with a grain of salt, but my dad thinks everything from Disney is the best. For $13, I got the Turtle Crawl, and apparently has rum. It has a bunch of different kind of rum. Bacardi rum, Castillo rum, Malibu rum, Myers Dark rum, orange juice, pineapple juice, key lime juice, and grenadine. So a lot of rum in the beginning, but then you get the orange juice and all that other stuff. It kind of, I'm sure it won't taste too strong. I think it could probably be mixed a little bit. I got like a lot of the rum on the top, but overall it is a pretty good drink here. Yeah, I like it a lot actually. It's your typical like tropical drink, really. Correction about the drink, guys. I thought that maybe he just didn't mix it good. I think he mixed it fine. I just think there's a lot of rum in this. It's a very strong drink. But I mean, for 13 bucks, I mean, you kind of can't complain, right? Like that's what you're paying for, so there we go. Man, that looks like a man on vacation if I've ever seen one. Look at that. Lean back, drinking his little drink here. Life's good, huh?
Very good.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining me for this old Key West resort tour. I had so much fun showing you guys around. Let me know in the comments below if you stay here and what your experience was like, and we'll see you on the next go around.